All right, hello everyone. Happy Freedom Friday. Troy Wagner with Free Press Marketing coming to you live from Free Press Studios in lovely downtown Oxnard. It's a beautiful day outside, and I welcome all my viewers. Just kidding, no one's watching. I'm laughing. Jen's over here. Our special guest today, speaking of Jen, is Jenn Wells, Money Maven. She's going to come on and talk a little bit about who she is and what she does. As always, today's unofficial sponsor of Freedom Fridays, Cielo Artisan Desserts. And I have my traditional Freedom Friday cup of Cafe de Olla that I'll be drinking throughout the whole broadcast. Thank you. So if you hear my slurping and slipping, is that a word? I don't know what I'm saying. Sipping and slurping. I slurp when I drink my coffee. You know why I slurp? Because it cools it down as it goes in, see? That's why people slurp their soup, because it's hot. Now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay. I'm trying to watch this too as I do it, but I don't know. I like to watch myself when I'm live. Anyway, how was everyone's week? I hope everyone had a productive week and everyone's staying positive and motivated and ready for the weekend. I'm not sure there's any special events this week. I mean, there's always something going on somewhere, right? But to my knowledge, I'm not sure if there's anything going on. Do you know of any events, Jen?
I don't.
Nope, nothing's going on this weekend. It's a free weekend. Feel free to do whatever you want. Don't feel obligated to go anywhere or do anything. I'm sure there's a fundraiser going on somewhere. Get out, support your local community, support local businesses, small businesses. Go have lunch at a cafe somewhere. I would say come see us at Free Press Marketing, but I'm not sure I'll be here all weekend. I'll probably be here tomorrow because I have some website stuff to do and some things I need to get done here, but for clients and stuff like that. But I don't really have much to say this morning. I don't really have anything prepared. It's been a busy and long week. We had our morning marketing group yesterday. That we had a full house almost in here. Great discussions. Met some new people that are coming in. We're trying to grow those groups. So if you're looking for a place to network and meet other business owners and have business support, we offer a lot of different things. But that is one of the things that we are trying to, or that we are growing this year. We're the only networking space, full-time networking and marketing space in Ventura County that I know of. So we have space available for people to come in and work if they need to meet a client or to just work for a few hours. They can use the Wi-Fi, they get free coffee, meet a client. So instead of going to another coffee shop, they can come here and use the space for that. Then we have our groups that are forming. We'll have different groups that are forming to educate you and to network with one another and build each other up and support each other, share knowledge, experience, and skills in business. We'll have seminars and a lot of different opportunities here in this space within this community to grow your business and grow the community. So please reach out to us if you want to take a tour or want more information about how you could benefit from what we're building here, and come create it with us. So growing together in 2018 is one of our slogans for this year, one of our hashtags for this year, and we invite you all to come grow your business with us. It's beneficial too if you already have an existing business, whether you've been in business for 20 years or 2 years. We have something to help you with your business, no matter what stage you're at in your business. We love startups. We love helping people build their vision and grow from the ground up. But we've helped a lot of existing businesses as well with some of their needs for print and digital marketing solutions. So come see us for that. Any type of events coming up? I know we have something coming up in June. There's a car show coming up in June. I don't have the flyer. It's on our door. There's it's going on at the, what do you call it? FOE, Fraternal Order of Eagles, I think it is. That's on Saviors, and it's a hamburger throwdown. Kevin Brannon from Real Anglers fishing show. He does Real Guppies as well. It's a charity to help kids, take them out fishing and support them. They're having a fundraiser. Let me see the date. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. I don't want to peel it off the wall. May 11th. It's May 11th from 6 to 8 p.m. If I had a link, I'll put it in there. If I can find a link to, I'm not sure if it's on a site anywhere or if it's a Facebook event. If it is, I'll find it and I'll share that. That's not until May. We also, of course, have the Latino Business Expo coming up May 3rd. That's a huge networking event. May 3rd is also our first Thursday, so we have our little networking event and mixer here inside Free Press Marketing. So if you can catch both if you can. Doors open here 4 to 8 p.m. Excuse me. Nothing like just belching and having indigestion live on YouTube. I do it every week. I don't know if it's this coffee or what. Maybe I'll try a different coffee next week. Maybe it's the spice in there. It makes me belch. Anyway, so 4 to 8, we're here in the Latino Business Expo. Also, I think is 4 to 8 as well. So there's time if you want to catch both. You can go see them and mingle over there for a little bit, visit all the vendors, and then come over here, visit our vendors, and say hello to us and meet some people that you haven't met before. We do have some new vendors, I believe, that are going to be here. Some new people in business. They're just starting out, so we have a few of those. So we invite you to come see us. Every first Thursday we have that event. Every month, you're welcome to stop by, say hello, check out the vendors who are here and learn about their businesses, and just say hi and talk to us too. We usually have some beverages and a little bit of snacks here generally. There's also the food trucks in the park. That's going on every first Thursday, so we invite you to come down, get some food from the food trucks, bring it over here if you want, say hello, what have you. So instead of babbling on for another 20 minutes, which I'm sure I could do because I'm good at it, I want to invite Jenn Wells, the Money Maven, to our show. Come on over, Jenn. You can't hear it, but there's applause.
Yay!
You can't hear it. We need to sit really close. Let's see. Might have to go towards you. Let's see.
Okay.
We're in.
Yeah.
Everyone say hi, Jenn.
Hi, Jenn.
So, Jenn, you're a member here.
Yes, I am. I love being a member here.
You've been a member for a couple months now, I think.
Since December.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, for sure. I keep looking at the camera. Are we in frame? Do I have to move the camera? So, Jenn, tell us about your business and what you do. How long have you been doing it?
So I call myself a money maven because I love to help businesses with their money. And it's a bit more than doing just the bookkeeping and the accounting for a business. So I'm really a hands-on partner with the businesses I work with my clients. Most of my clients are creatives because I like that kind of mindset, and most of them are in the digital marketing space. So if they're coaches or some type of business where they're marketing online, then that's who I work with.
Okay.
So I do monthly accounting, I do advice, I do some money coaching, really help them understand their businesses. And then I've also developed some new programs I'm offering that are specifically for people that are doing their own bookkeeping and keeping their own money organized, but just need help. Like they don't get it, they need some hand holding, they want some motivation, they want some deeper understanding of how it all works.
We all need motivation. Did you just offer motivation? Can I just call you for motivation? Hi, Jenn. I'm here for my morning motivation. Can you give me motivation?
That's kind of like one of my next steps. Like I have an idea for like a monthly membership that is kind of like motivating to like, okay, it's the 10th of the month. Have you balanced your
No,
because
we haven't done anything like that.
Yeah, people don't look at their business money and then they're surprised. Like I see posts online. I'm super engaged in Facebook with the coaching community, and I see posts like people are like, "Oh my God, I had no idea I made $20,000," and I'm like, "How do you not know that?" Like, I know.
You just don't.
I know I know every day. I do my money every day because I like the intimate relationship of it. So I help people kind of get over. A lot of people like to have the head in the sand attitude with their money.
That's me. My head is totally in the sand. I check my bookkeeping software like If I'm lucky once a month, like at the end of the month, I'll scramble and have to go back and spend like a couple hours looking at invoices
Yeah.
and, how much did everything cost and then have to input. And yeah, it's,
Yeah, and then trying to figure out, if you're making money. Because that's the whole point of being in business is to support yourself and
oh,
the things that you
I
love to
didn't know
do.
that. I
Yeah.
thought it was just
A lot
for the
of,
heck of it,
a lot of
for
businesses
fun.
are involuntary
Yeah,
nonprofits, right?
that's how I feel most of the time. I'm an involuntary nonprofit. I help out so many people for free that I wonder why,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
not enough zeros at the end,
There's not enough zeros.
and there's a negative
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the thing. Yeah.
And then there's the other part of it, like when you are in business, like there are certain obligations that you have, to the government and
To the what?
to the government.
Ooh,
Yeah, I know.
boo.
So unfortunately, there's rules you have to follow. They're complicated and they change. Like I just had a couple clients move states. And
Mm.
so I had to like really dive in and learn about it. Like I had one that has employees and stuff moved to another state, and I really had to dive in and learn
They
new
moved all their
rules.
operations, or
Yeah,
just? Oh, okay.
they moved their family there, and it's just a small company, but so it's by state, local, what
Hmm.
city you're in, and then the IRS, and what rules do you need to follow, and so I help people kind of maneuver through all that.
That is helpful because it can be overwhelming for a business owner because it's I guess maybe it's more intimidating, which causes a sense of feeling overwhelmed because you don't know where to start and what to do. You don't want to do anything wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and part of you doesn't even want to pay because you're
Yeah.
trying to make money, right?
Yeah.
And support a family, but it seems like sometimes you're supporting other things. I don't want to get too political or talk about the government since we're live on family. I know someone's watching us. The IRS
Yeah,
streams YouTube for
it's that
keywords.
astute Senate
Yeah.
that knows so much about the internet,
Yeah.
right?
How do you make money with Facebook? We run ads. Did you see that one?
Oh my God.
That was hilarious. Anyway,
It's a comical show.
yeah, people shouldn't be interviewing people who know nothing about who they're
I know.
interviewing. Kind of like this interview.
He
I know
has-
nothing about you and
Yeah.
bookkeeping.
I gotta tell you, he has the patience of, I can't
Yeah,
even believe
a
it.
saint,
Okay.
I guess,
yes.
for lack of a
Yeah,
better
I'm
term.
just gonna
I haven't seen
say
it all,
that.
but I saw little snippets,
Yeah.
because some of us are busy working. We can't just
Yeah.
watch Facebook all day,
No.
But
And then I also feel like, when you do start a business, it's specifically because you have a talent or a passion that you
Yeah.
want to help others. Like the majority of businesses are people helping other people. Even if you're selling something, you're selling it because you want to help them. And so the last thing you really even care about is the money part or
Yeah.
the legalities of things. You just want to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And then,
I operate
But-
on hope on a daily basis. I just hope
I
it
know.
works out. Like I want to build this. I want to do this. The money's like one of the last things
yeah.
other than pricing. I mean, obviously you price your stuff, but you just don't think about. You just want to start doing it, and it's like you just hope that it becomes profitable. You can sustain some sort of standard of living.
Yeah.
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 What got you started on the money side of things? Like how
Oh
did
my
you-
gosh, believe it or not, I was in college and I was a biology chem major
Mm.
because I wanted to be a scientist. I wanted to be a scientist my whole life. But, I'm good at math and good with numbers. And so I started working in an office when I was in college and I started doing a little bit of bookkeeping. And that was like, a long time ago. So
a couple years, like 5 or 6 years.
So there was like
Come on.
no computers or anything. It was by hand.
You had an
and
abacus? Did you have an abacus? You were
Well,
not that long
I've
ago.
owned a lot of those big clunky 10 keys in my life.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's funny.
But I like that. I like the numbers. I like the office environment. Most of my friends were waiting tables. I worked in an office. And then after I found out I didn't really like the direction I was going in college.
Did you graduate
No,
with a degree in
I didn't.
biochem or something?
I ended up dropping out.
Okay.
I got super sick.
All right.
Yeah, which turns out it was probably mono, but I did get sick. And so I dropped out of school. But I kept working in offices. And then I started working in a restaurant as their bookkeeper in Seattle a long time ago. And I worked after that, I went to work for Seattle's Best Coffee
Okay.
when it was just owned by one guy named Jim
Yeah.
Stewart,
One
and
spot.
it was called Stewart Brothers Coffee back
Okay.
then. And yeah, they had just a couple stores in Seattle, and I worked my way up through there, and then went back to school and took some night classes in accounting,
Okay.
and really learned my stuff. And my dad was an accountant and a
All
tax
right.
preparer, so I had it in my blood, I
Yeah. Yeah.
guess. And then um, when I had my son, I was working. I was working for a small independent company in Seattle as their accountant, and my dad was living in Fairbanks, Alaska for 20 years, and he decided to move back to Seattle when I got pregnant with my son to, enjoy that
Yeah. Yeah.
experience with his grandchild. And he bought a little tiny accounting practice. He was a tax. He liked to do taxes. I
People
like
like
to
to do
do
taxes?
Yeah,
My gosh, I didn't know people like that stuff.
yeah, he loved it. And so he bought this little practice, and we mainly specialized in fishing vessels because it was in the part of Seattle in Fisherman's Terminal, where a lot of
Yeah.
the Alaska kind of the crab boats and
Of course. Yeah.
fishing boats were stationed. And
Yeah.
so I was like the office for these big fishing vessels, like on Deadliest Catch, like
That's cool.
that kind of thing, And again, that was before, well, I think we had like this big clunky computer thing. It was crazy.
Kids
But
don't
I
even
did,
know. Kids
yeah,
don't
I
even
did
know the
everything
stuff
by
we
hand.
had. Yeah.
Like we were doing tax returns by hand, and then that's kind of how my dad and I worked together until he passed away, and then I've just kept on working. I have a client from that time period.
Still?
Like
Okay.
yeah, for 20 years she's been my client.
That's cool.
So then I've just been, sometimes I'll have an office somewhere, sometimes I'm working at my home, but now it's the type of thing where I can work from my laptop and I can work
Right.
anywhere, and I can meet with my clients. We meet on Skype or Zoom. None of my clients are local. I don't hardly ever see any of them in person.
Right.
And
Do you prefer it that way? I mean, do you want local clients, or do you really
well,
like
I
it
don't. I
online?
certainly don't.
You wouldn't turn them away?
No, I wouldn't mind that. I don't want to go to somebody's office and work. Like that's,
Yeah.
I enjoy how my lifestyle fits in with my business now. But so yeah, no. If I connect with somebody and it's, a good relationship, then yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, you can always meet them here, right?
Yeah, totally. That's one of the benefits of being a member.
Yeah,
You
tell
meet
us.
with your clients
Tell
here
them
at-
about why did you sign up here? What value did you see in joining our membership community?
Well, I've gone to a couple other co-work spaces in the past. I live part-time in Washington State in a tiny tourist town, and we have a co-work space there that I go to. And I like it because it gets me out of my house.
Yeah.
And kind of in a functioning state of like, dressing.
Yeah, like getting up and
get myself put together, and I interact with people. And honestly, I didn't know that when I joined here, I just wanted a place to come and work. But the networking part is really awesome. And so Angela, Troy's better half, she does a lot of classes here. And so by doing some of those, I've met some other people and have developed some friendships and have met lots of other business owners in the community. And yeah,
cool.
It's really a nice way to interact with people.
Yeah, you never know who you're gonna meet.
No,
which is
yeah.
cool. I mean, people wander in here all day long sometimes, or we'll have something going on. People will just walk in, and next thing you know, this connection. I've watched connections being made here. I'm just like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm anxious to see what happens when we actually grow and open the cafe, and people are sitting in here all day long, and just networking will always be kind of happening. People will always be meeting and sharing and building relationships and getting to know one another.
Yeah.
And which is crucial for a lot of people who maybe have home-based businesses or startups. They need to get out.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, you're just stuck at home. You have to build relationships. You don't have money necessarily to spend on online advertising or even print advertising.
Yeah.
So you have to get out and meet new people and show them, your products and services and tell people. So that's what we're creating, this huge hub of networking and
connecting.
basically, yeah.
Yeah. So it's much more than a co-work space. Like
For
the
sure.
other co-work spaces I've gone to, like you come, you have your laptop, you put in your earbuds, and you work, and there's hardly any interaction or
Yeah.
talking or anything. But here it's totally different. It's like,
Yeah, there's
you know, people are
connections going
getting
on,
to
yeah.
know each other and making friendships and making business connections. And one day we had there's a Thursday morning networking kind of roundtable here, which is awesome. And one day there was like 4 bookkeepers.
Yeah.
So we just got into this big bookkeeping discussion, accounting discussion, and that was really
It was
fun,
a
you know.
bookkeepers mastermind group at that point.
Because it's not about competition. I mean, there's enough work for everybody, no
for
matter
sure.
what you do. Like, there's tons of opportunities for yourself. Everyone's got their own particular niche they work in. So.
Yeah, different personalities too. I mean, you know, so
it's really fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool. Thank you for that. Appreciate a little plug. I didn't have to pay her for that. It's just being honest with what we have. Yeah, Angela does, you know, we open the space up for other people. We've had other people do crafting events and what else? The vision board thing.
Yeah,
they
the
did. That was
vision board.
cool.
We did a vision board workshop on a Saturday, and that was super fun. And I
There was
actually made some friends from that. So.
Yeah, there's like 12 people here for that.
Yeah.
That was a bigger one. We had different tables set up, and it was.
Yeah, that was really.
We had to open up some tables.
Yeah, it was really fun.
More people showing up. So, yeah, that was cool. So we do stuff like that. She does a lot of crafting. So she does her little card classes and stuff in here. I think there's one tonight actually for kids.
Oh.
Not sure what time. You'll have to call Angela and ask her when that is tonight.
Yeah.
And summer's coming up. She might do stuff for kids like during the week to get them out. I don't know. We talked about it yesterday in our morning group. We discussed plans for the summer. It's coming up. And a lot of things change for a lot of businesses in the summer, believe it or not. Like kids are home, so a lot of the home-based businesses have to adjust their schedules and deal with kids being home.
Yeah.
You know, come August, all parents are like, thank God it's going back to school. Get rid of these kids. I love my kids, but get rid of these kids. So yeah, summer is an interesting time. When I first moved to Tucson, summer was so dead because we had a lot of snowbirds. Like literally businesses, and the school was out, the U of A, the University of Arizona was out, and snowbirds are gone. Like businesses literally shut down for the whole summer, like closed for summer. You don't, like, first time I saw that was back east on the shore, right?
Interesting.
But yeah, it doesn't really do that. They don't really shut down anymore because there's plenty of, you know, year round, you know, Tucson's grown a lot in the past 20 years since I first moved there. And, but it used to be like that. It's crazy. Summer changes, a lot of different things. People go on vacation, so they're gone for, I mean, they're gone mentally for like 3 months, but, you know, they go on physical vacation for a week or two, and they go visit people here and there, and they're in and out, so things slow down a lot. So you definitely want to prepare for that probably ahead of time would be smart.
Well, you have to know your seasons in whatever business you have for sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really notice too much with ours. Do you notice it with bookkeeping? Does it change? Yours is kind of year round, right?
I've gotten clients more like maybe in the January period where people are like, oh yeah, I realized. In fact, I just talked to some new potential clients, and neither one of them had a bookkeeping system set up, and they went through like their pile of receipts and their bank statements to get their info together for their taxes, and then they were like, okay,
like they literally had
this isn't really a
not even a spreadsheet,
no,
nothing, just receipts,
yeah,
and invoices,
and they had to put it all together for their tax preparer, and then you know it's hard to make business decisions and grow when you're doing that. So so I would say that, but I used to have a business, something that probably you don't even know about me is I used to own a bed and breakfast.
Oh yeah.
In my tiny little tourist town that I love, that I live in part-time. And I did that for 10 plus years. And that business was incredibly seasonal. Like you got to the point where you knew exactly the day, the week that the shift was going to happen per the seasons and when, you know, there's going to be fluxes and stuff. So yeah.
Wow. Did you do other stuff or was that just full
time? I did accounting.
Oh, so you still
did?
Okay.
Yeah. I still had an office at home or sometimes out of the home when my kid was growing up, and because with the bed and breakfast and people around all the time, and there was times when I just needed an office outside,
Yeah,
you
sure.
know,
Yeah.
downtown, and so I shared office space with friends and stuff. To have my own office space
That's cool.
to meet clients
That's
and
cool.
things. Yeah.
So if someone wanted to get a hold of you, there is a link down below
For my website.
for her website if you want to get a hold of her. Is there anything that they should know else about you and what you provide, or?
No, I have some different packages there. I definitely have, you know, a monthly do your accounting for you package, and then I have I have a 3-month coaching program that I'm offering that I'm just starting it, so I'm offering it for a beta test for super low price for a 3-month coaching about, you know, fully understanding your business numbers, all aspects, including doing a budgeting projection and that kind of thing. And then there's one that's a bookkeeping audit. So I'll actually go audit your books and give you a report of suggestions and things that I see that could be improved, or just strategic planning. Like if you just need a couple hours with somebody to kind of dive into some topic of how you want to understand something better or do something better or have a sounding board for an idea or something.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, we like being sounding boards.
I know, I do like being
We
a
were just
board.
soundboarding before we started this interview. We were soundboarding.
Soundboarding. That's a good little soundboarding.
I would call it venting.
I like brainstorming.
Brainstorming. We were brainstorming.
Yeah, but venting is also good. I just find sometimes when you have ideas when you're in business and you don't have a coach that you're working with. I mean, I'm in the coaching world, so a lot of my people, like it's coaches have coaches and coaches. It's a way of coaching, and everyone's got coaches. But you know, in the real kind of physical world of business, people don't hire those mentors and coaches. And so when you have ideas and you're keeping them all in your head, it's hard to really formulate a plan. But when you verbalize them, even if it's not like a coaching mentor relationship, but just like a brainstorm, to be able to verbalize your ideas and get them out and then, you know, formulate them on paper. I'm all about like drawing out a plan, a flow chart or a plan, or, you know, put it on a whiteboard or something. We're talking about whiteboards. Yeah. So you have something to refer back to. But just that essence of talking it out of your brain is extremely helpful.
Yeah, some things sound really great in your brain, and then you start talking about it with other people. You're like, no, it didn't sound, or it sounds better. If you're lucky, it'll sound better out loud than it did in your head.
Yeah, and then you can also see what thing is the thing that's like lighting you up a little bit,
and get feedback, and possibly someone to elaborate more or suggest something that you didn't think of. So it is good, and we do a lot of that here. People just walk in here and we start talking and brainstorming. That's what happens in this environment. Again, we were talking about people walking in and meeting people, but a lot of other things happen in this space. When people get together, they start talking about business and strategy and ideas, and that interaction is crucial.
Yeah, and especially who knows what, because I find in the Ventura area, you know, Oxnard, Camarillo, that there is a lot of collaboration. There's lots of opportunities for networking and people to know each other. And so because of that, there's this lot of people referring people to other people too, because people will say like, oh, I need somebody that does this. And of course, then, you know, people are connected. They know who does that. And so it's good to go to networking events and, you know, different things where you're meeting people, because you never know if you're going to meet somebody that you can help somebody connect with down the line. Yeah, it's all about relationships.
You never know who you're going to meet when you're out and about.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I enjoy that. I was going to say something else, but I don't want to tell everybody. I drive for Lyft. I drive for Lyft sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that drive for Lyft.
I use it to like get out and meet random people, because you never know who you're going to pick up. I picked up the other day an owner of a restaurant who said that he needs some things printed. So I gave him my card.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
So I'm driving around picking up people, and you never know where they work or where they're from. And there's a lot of professionals that come in town from out of town who use Lyft and other rideshare programs. And you never know who you're going to pick up.
That's true.
So I use it to network as well. So I tell everyone about my business and what we do,
Oh, that's awesome.
and I always have a stack of business cards
Oh, very cool.
in the
Yeah.
car. I should have stacks of all our members' cards too. Oh, you need a bookkeeper? Here, we got one of our members, and
Have like a portfolio. What do you need? What are your needs?
That's the perks of membership with
Yep.
Free Press Marketing. See,
Yeah.
you got a guy who goes out and hands your business card to strangers. I have some pens in the car for a chiropractor I just did. I'll probably start handing those out too. You never know.
You don't.
I need to start that rideshare marketing,
I love that.
and then just give all these rideshare people, whoever, give them pens from our clients, give them business cards, give them coupons would be great, especially if people are out of town.
Yeah.
Like just have a stack of coupons with the little riders referral code on it.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, we're live. We shouldn't be telling you. Someone's going to steal our idea and take it. We'll talk about it afterwards. I don't want to divulge too much. It's been an idea I've actually worked on in the past.
Really?
Yeah, it was called Driving Force Marketing. That was the name it was going to be.
I like
and it was
that.
going to be to get all the rideshare drivers to hand out marketing materials for local businesses.
Yeah.
Could work.
Yeah.
I see her wheels are turning.
Yeah.
She's thinking already.
Mm-hmm.
How could that profit? How do we make profit first?
How do you make money? Yeah.
Profit first.
Profit first. I'm all about making a profit.
That's a good thing.
None of this nonprofit stuff.
Oof. Nonprofits make more money than I do.
Well, in the truth, a nonprofit does not mean
They don't make money.
It's not for profit.
Right.
They still make money because I've actually worked for some nonprofits.
It's just a tax designation, really, right? I mean, it's a way to it's the original crowdfunding
exactly
of a cause.
Yeah.
Really. There's usually a cause behind it, right? A cause or a need in society.
Yeah, so you're getting donations or
yeah.
memberships or something like that, and then you still have a business. It's still a business to run
For sure.
with staff and rent and all the expenses
All
that
the
any other
expenses.
business would have. So
Except you're a nonprofit, so you try to get as much
yeah,
for free as you can, which is a benefit to people that do donate,
Exactly.
because then they get
I
a tax write-off and stuff.
right.
So
Yeah.
it's cool. Maybe I should just be a nonprofit. You want to donate something? All right. Anything else? What else should we talk about?
What else should we talk about?
This coffee is delicious.
Oh my gosh, these guys. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Plug
Another plug for Cielo Artisan
Amazing.
Desserts.
food. Yeah.
Do you go there like every time you're here, or
No, because I don't eat out like that. But
Right.
I did.
That's
I
right. You
must-
bring your food, right? Most of the time.
Yeah, I did because I try to eat a little bit healthy. But I did stop in there. I'm thinking maybe it was like on a Saturday and grab they have crepes.
Oh,
Oh
what'd you
my
do?
God.
Did you
I
do
had a
savory or sweet?
banana
Oh,
Nutella
okay.
crepe.
I would call that a traditional crepe. Yeah. Whatever,
It's-
Nutella and strawberries or Nutella and banana.
It had both strawberries and banana.
Mm.
I had my first one under the Eiffel Tower, like right next to the Eiffel Tower
you
in
had a real crepe.
Paris. Yes, it was an amazing crepe, and
I'm
so-
sure. I'm jealous now.
I
I
like
don't
to,
even remember where my first
I
crepe
like to
was.
travel.
I don't know if I have even had one before Cielo moved in.
Oh my gosh,
And I've been to France. I don't know if I had a crepe when I was there or in Spain. I don't remember.
Huh.
Maybe I had one at IHOP or something a long time ago. They have crepes. But I like the savory ones.
Yeah, I do too.
They have like a chicken mushroom and this
yeah.
like lemon cream sauce, and then they have
They have a
ham and cheese.
right, they have a
have
vegetarian one.
the
I've had
vegetarian. I
that.
think that's like different squashes and
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
almost like
zucchini and
calabacitas, whatever
yeah.
you call that.
Yes,
Right?
food is really good.
Oh yeah, they have lunch things too. So it is artisan bakery, but they have like chicken salad, sandwich.
Oh, they have a quiche too.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
really
the
good.
quiche.
This
Like-
is kind of interesting story. He told us this at some networking event that he was at, and so he makes one quiche every day,
Okay.
and it's on the counter, and then
That's
when
it.
that quiche is
When
gone,
it's gone,
then
it's gone.
then it's gone, and it's really good.
It's usually asparagus, bacon,
Mhm.
and it's like
Yes, thick,
that thick.
tall, like yeah,
It's like 4 inches.
it's
5 inches
delicious.
tall.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's under $5 for a slice, and it's
Mhm.
like a 3-egg omelet, basically. You know?
In a pie shell.
Yeah, in a pie. Is there a crust?
Yeah, it's
I
a
didn't remember
traditional
if
crepe.
it was
I mean, a traditional quiche.
quiche. Yeah, I like the ones with the crust.
I remember back in the 70s, like, was it a book or something that was called Real Men Don't Eat Quiche?
Real men don't? I thought it was real men do eat quiche. It's don't.
I don't
Google it.
know. Google
Real
it.
men eat quiche. I'm just saying.
Real men eat quiche or
It's
don't eat
packed full of
quiche?
protein, man. It's egg.
I don't know which one it is. I have to look it up. Put it in the comments.
But yeah, put it in the comments below. Is it real men don't eat quiche or real men eat quiche? What is it? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess that's it. Yeah, we've been on for 35 minutes.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
So, well, I've been on 35 minutes. You came on at minute 8. I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
I wasn't paying attention. I just make stuff up as I go. So anyway, if you want to be a guest on our show, Freedom Fridays, give us a call or email me. Check out our website, freepressmarketing.com. Check out Jenn's site, JennWellsMoneyMaven.com, and learn more about her and her services. And don't forget to come to our Thursday morning marketing group if you want to connect with local business owners and brainstorm and learn a few things and meet a few people. You're welcome to join us for that. You don't have to be a member for Thursday morning. That's a free and open group to the public. And yeah, that's it. If you have any other questions, give us a call. Thank you so much. Take care. And